You ever notice how the moment you sit down to work, your brain suddenly turns into a toddler? Everything feels overwhelming. You avoid the hard stuff, you scroll, you reorganize your desktop, you rewrite the same email for the fifth time. You tell yourself you're lazy, unmotivated, behind. But let me hit you with a truth that might feel like a punch. You're not lazy. You're just focused on the wrong goals. Most people, especially high performers, don't suffer from low motivation. They suffer from misaligned priorities disguised as productivity. And if you're honest, you feel this. You end your day exhausted, but not fulfilled, busy, but not moved forward, checked out, but not checked into the mission that actually matters. I want to shake you awake for a second, because the top 1% of successful people, the ones who rise faster, lead cleaner, decide clearer, build influence effortlessly, they're not more talented than you. They just do one thing differently every single day. They choose goals that create momentum instead of goals that create misery. Hi, Unbreakable leaders. I'm PAVNESS, Courage Decision Scientist and Leadership Coach. I'm not giving you executive advice from a title. I'm giving it to you from studying 500 plus leaders under pressure for 23 years. I've watched brilliant executives crumble because of fear they never admitted. I've seen toxic managers get promoted and courageous ones get silenced, and I can tell you exactly why. And today, I'm going to help you reset the reason you feel stuck, tired, and behind, even though you work harder than almost anyone you know. Welcome to PAVNESS Unbreakable Leadership Lab, Courage Under Pressure. If you're ready for clarity, courage, and momentum, let's dive in. Let me take you into a moment I watched unfold inside a Fortune 500 conference room years ago. A director walked into a high-stakes review meeting looking like he hadn't slept in a month. He had spent nights obsessing over slides, chasing perfection, rewriting language, polishing data points that nobody cared about. His entire identity was on the line in his mind, because he thought if this presentation wasn't flawless, he'd be seen as incompetent. When he started presenting, I could see the fear trembling underneath every word. And the senior VP, calm, seasoned, unfazed, asked one question that cut through the noise like a scalpel. He said, "You did a lot of work, but none of this moves the business forward. Why are you solving problems that aren't the real problems?" And right there in front of everyone, this leader's face fell because he realized something devastating. He wasn't working hard. He was working scared. He wasn't aiming at the right goal. He was aiming at the goal that felt safe, the goal that made him feel productive, the goal that helped him avoid the deeper fear of not being good enough. And here's the truth nobody tells you. Most people aren't failing because they're lazy. They're failing because they're working toward the wrong target. A target built from fear instead of purpose, damage control instead of direction, perfection instead of progress. I've been there too. You have too. Here's what's actually happening inside you. First, fear distortions. Your brain magnifies the tasks that feel emotionally safer, organizing, polishing, researching, and minimizes the ones that actually create impact. Second, decisional drag. When you have too many unclear priorities, your decision-making slows down. You hesitate. You procrastinate, not because you don't care, but because you're overwhelmed. Third, nervous system hijack. Your body interprets high-impact tasks as threat. What if I fail? What if this isn't good enough? What if I look stupid? Fourth, chaos fragility. The more the world accelerates, AI, workloads change, the more your system collapses into busy work just to feel stable. Fifth, identity collapse. You start believing you're behind, you're not cut out for leadership, you're not moving fast enough, when the real problem is that no one ever taught you how to pick the right goals. Let me give you the twist, the shift that changes everything. You don't lack discipline, you lack direction. You don't need motivation. You need a mission worth moving toward. Lazy is a symptom. Misalignment is the cause. And the top 1% of leaders, they solve misalignment ruthlessly. This is where I give you the PAVNESS framework, the top 1% alignment protocol. 3 steps, immediate impact, cinematic clarity. Step 1, identify the courage goal. Ask yourself, what goal scares me but actually moves the mission forward? That's your real work. Top leaders chase discomfort, not dopamine. Step 2, kill the comfort goals. These are the goals that make you feel productive but do nothing for your future. Busy work, polishing, perfecting, rewriting. These are fear-based goals pretending to be planning. Step 3, create one daily power, move not 5, not 10, 1. One action you take every day that pushes your career forward, not keeps you stuck in survival mode. This is how the top 1% build unfair advantage, through tiny, terrifying strategic moves repeated daily. Now let me talk directly to you. You're not behind, you're overwhelmed, you're not incapable, you're overloaded, you're not unmotivated, you're misaligned. And misalignment drains courage faster than anything else. So here's what you're going to do the next time pressure hits. You pause, you breathe. You ask yourself, what's the real goal here? Not the safe one, the true one. And then you do the smallest courageous action toward that goal, not perfection, not performance, not pleasing, courage, because courage creates clarity. Clarity creates momentum. Momentum builds identity, and identity builds leaders. Here's your tactical playbook. 1. Write down the one goal you know you've been avoiding, the one that actually matters. 2. Delete one comfort goal that's wasting your time. 3. Each morning, set a single power move that moves you towards your courage goal. 4. Do it before the busy work. 5. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Leaders don't wait, they decide. And today, you decide to move toward the goal that actually matters. If you're a leader trying to stay clear, confident, and courageous in a world that keeps throwing pressure at you, this is your show. Subscribe, like, comment, and share this with someone you know is working hard but aiming at the wrong target. Let's rebuild your courage under pressure together.